Hey guys, it's Gary, and today I would like to show you how to basically convert Magic Lantern Raw. Now it's getting a lot of criticism saying that it's not that good and it's really buggy, but it is still in not even the beta stage of Magic Lantern, and for that I think it's actually fairly good. Well, I am going to show you how to convert the raw files from Magic Lantern Raw into Cinema DNG and then import them into either Final Cut Pro X or Motion, or just basically make them usable. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the SD card and then we're going to copy the raw file. Now keep in mind I will provide the links for the things that I'm going to use, okay? So the first thing we want to use is Raw Magic for Mac. Basically this is going to convert the .raw to the .dng. Now this program is automatic on which camera you have used, but just in case it doesn't work, go ahead and select your camera down here. Hit convert when you're ready. Choose the location. I'm gonna have it go back to the desktop. You might not want to do that though. Now I have a 45 megabytes per second card for my T2i, so I'm able to record 4 seconds of 720p record. Now it has converted and you can see that all of these are DNG. There are 100 files. What you could do is you could go to Adobe DNG Converter, which I will provide the download link to. Select the folder. It's on the desktop. You just select the folder, you don't select everything. Save in the same location. Let's actually create a new folder, otherwise it will combine both of them. So let's do Cinema DNG. Now this Adobe Cinema DNG program, it is actually free to download and free to use straight from the Adobe website. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep it as the document name, but then put actually let's do Cinema DNG. We're going to save it as a regular DNG and we're going to convert it. Now once again, you don't actually have to do this in order to make it usable with Apple software. I don't really know if you have to do this with the other software or not, but it's practically the same files either way. And it goes one by one through this. The next program we're going to use in just a moment is called Motion. It's Apple Motion. It's Apple's graphic effects and special effects kind of software. It's not as robust as After Effects, but it gets the job done sometimes. Okay, now that that's ready, we are gonna go ahead and hit quit. You can see that the files are in the folder at the very bottom. These are the ones we are going to use. Let's find a Motion. Now keep in mind the frame rate and the resolution you set to record in Magic Lantern, because you will have to set these manually. Sometimes you can import it though, and it will reset the settings to the clip you pulled in. But I'm gonna just go ahead and do that right now. Come on, motion. Come on. You can do it. Okay. I'm gonna change the time code to 4 seconds because it is about 4 seconds. Then I'm going to change it to 23.98 FPS NTC. 720 is good. Okay, we are ready to create the project and then we will import it. Now, in Motion, it is extremely simple to import. It will just display it right there, all as one. Just hit import and it's that easy. However, you will want to change this in the inspector, under properties. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind, it's already converted. So now that you've got that there, you can grade it by just going to Library and Generators. You can throw on any effects you want. Actually, no, go to Filters, Color Correction. You can throw on any filters you want. Let's go ahead and contrast it. Let's add this effect. And let's go ahead and choose let's go with colorize. Now what we're going to do next, go to inspector, and you should know how to do this already. Let's get rid of colorize actually. Let's do only one of these. What we're going to do now is we're going to basically make it contrasted kind of thing. Where it really comes in good is actually in the levels. So if you go to levels, you could actually see how well this kind of goes. And once you're done with that, you just basically let's get rid of that too. All you're gonna do now is hit export movie, and it'll auto suggest an encode, a format, or usually it will. Last time it had me export an XDCAM 50 megabits per second. And since MLRAW doesn't have audio, you can do video only, or you can do video and audio. Keep in mind there's also the ProRes options right here. but I think this is good enough. It'll export faster too. Cinema DMG. Okay, it's done and it looks like it popped up. Frame rate's dropping a little bit since I'm recording my screen, but you will see it later in the video. And to show that the data rate is really high, there's that, and it's 25 megabytes for only 4 seconds at 720 HD. .24 frames per second. And that's about it. And now you can actually import these into you can actually just import this into Final Cut or whatever program you use. I used the Final Cut demo, but it expired, and I also used the Adobe Suite, but they expired. So what I actually use, including for editing this, is Hit Film 2 Express. They actually had a free download for some holiday a while back, and so far they are pretty good. And that looks about it.